Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name's Martin Burr and a very warm welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're going to continue this series on the Surah of Muhammad, where we're doing a walkthrough of it for Arabic language benefit, improving our vocabulary, seeing examples of grammar and vocab used in the Qur'an. And I recently surveyed the community here on YouTube just to ask what they would like me to continue with, whether they wanted me to continue with the Surah of Muhammad. Obviously we're at ayah number 11 now, so we've done quite a lot, or if we should change course a little bit and maybe do some of the shorter surahs that we use in our salah. However, there was a landslide. I checked it a few hours ago and I think 30 people had voted. 100% wanted us to continue with the Surah of Muhammad, so I'm glad that I listened to you guys. So let's get into it. So firstly, I'd like to also just remind you guys that there are bonus resources for this series on Patreon. You can have the vocab list and extra grammar notes and just a summary of what we do in the lesson there as well. So if you guys are interested in that, you can go and sign up for £3 a month and you can get access to all of the bonus resources too. We also have another resource on there, another bonus for the end of Surah Al-Ahqaf as well. Surah Al-Ahqaf is the surah before the Surah of Muhammad. So that bonus resource that we have on there is a good way to kind of set you up for the study of the Surah of Muhammad. Quite often in the Qur'an, when we look at a surah, it's often a good idea to look at how Allah ended the previous surah, because it kind of sets us up for that particular surah. So there's a bonus resource for that as well inside of Patreon. Another thing I just want to let you guys know is the Arabic in 60 Steps program is reopening on the 18th of December. I'm not going to bog you down with all the details, but essentially go and check it out at arabic60steps.com. So let's get into it. Let's begin. So ayah number 11, after we say أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, Allah says ذلك بأن الله مولى الذين آمنوا وأن للكافرين لا مولى لهم. What does Allah say? He says ذلك. ذلك is a word that we should be quite familiar with by now. ذلك means that. We hear it at the beginning of Surah Al-Baqarah where Allah says ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه. He says that is the book in which there's no doubt. So ذلك means that. بأن. بأن it really means because. When you translate it, you should see بأن and think because. But it's really a joining together of bi, meaning by, and أن, meaning that. So by that. Which, if you really think about it, like it'd be kind of a tortured sentence in English, but if we were to say something like, I love rugby, by that it's an exciting sport. You kind of get what I mean. It means because it's an exciting sport. That's subjective, we don't need to have that debate now, but cool, so that is because. That is because Allah. No prizes for knowing what that one is. That is because Allah. He is what? Mawla. He is a Mawla. A Mawla actually comes from the same root as the word wali. Like when you have a wali or a guardian, like when you get married and stuff, you should have a wali. You should have usually your father, but it could be somebody else in your family. It means a guardian. But in this case, a Mawla, from the same root, it means a protector, really. So that is by that. Allah is the protector of who? الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا is the protector of those who have believed. That is because Allah is the protector of those who have believed. وَأَنَّ and that الْكَافِرِينَ sorry, I said لِلْكَافِرِينَ sorry. وَأَنَّ الْكَافِرِينَ and that the disbelievers, الْكَافِرِينَ. Why is it الْكَافِرُونَ here instead of الْكَافِرُونَ? It's الْكَافِرِينَ because it's the ism of أَنَّ. Yeah, so it's al-kafirina. Although it looks majroor, it's actually mansoob in this case, because with these sound plural endings, this ina and una, both the majroor case and the mansoob case are both reflected with ina. That the disbelievers, la mawla, there is no protector, lahum, for them. Yeah, that lahum, to them, when I read through that, I thought, I just kind of imposed my own understanding of Arabic on it. So apologies for that. If you were saying anna lil kafirina, that's to the disbelievers, la mawla, that there is no mawla. But Allah hasn't said that. He said, and that the disbelievers, there's no protector for them, rather than for the disbelievers there's no protector. That's kind of the difference between how I read it and how it actually is. But there's no lil kafirin. I want to be really clear on that. I've also got it up on the screen as well. Like I'll make sure that's there so that any slip-ups on my part obviously can be proven and read there as well. Good, the translation that's offered by Abdul Halim is that is because God protects the believers, while the disbelievers have no one to protect them. Which, I mean, the way Abdul Halim puts it there is God protects the believers. and uses it as a verb, protecting. But there's no verb meaning protecting that's used there. The word is a protector. That is because God is the protector of the believers, and that the disbelievers have no protector. That would be like a truer translation to the word for word, but that of course isn't always, well, rarely is the objective of translators. It's more to make it flow and sound good in English, which Abdul Halim is far more qualified than me to do. So I'll make sure that his translation is in the bonus resources as well for this. You guys can read that too. And yeah, I think that we've done right by it. It seems like a fairly quick episode, but it is only a few words, and most of them we've actually seen before, other than Mawla. I think all of the other words in that whole ayah we've seen before. So Mawla is the key word for this lesson, meaning a protector. So yeah, let's leave it there, inshallah. So I'll see you guys next Friday for episode 12. 12 is a little bit of a longer ayah, so there'll be a longer lesson then, so come prepared. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.